Hi, I'm Parthiv Shah and welcome to this video explaining the ABCD of eLauncher's Elite Practice affiliate program. Thank you for your interest. So after PartnerCon 2017, couple 3 weeks after PartnerCon 2017, Dr. Carlo Biasucci flew in to spend a day with me, and we sat in this very room and drew this whole thing out. So I told him a story of an Indian movie that I watched a few years ago. The name of the movie is ABCD. Stands for Anybody Can Dance. And I'll give you a 1-minute version of the movie. No, I'm not going to dance in this video. So in that movie, there is this amazing dance teacher who makes good money teaching dance to affluent kids at a dance school. And then he has a fallout with the dance school, and he decides to start his own dance class. He doesn't have money, infrastructure, or resources. So a few funny moments where he's trying to improvise and make do with resources that he can cobble together because he doesn't have the money. And one thing he lacks is an ability to put together one cohesive choreography, because he can't have the street kids or the people in the street who are interested to agree and actually disciplined enough to be in a choreography. So he had to basically have very simple, easy to learn steps that anybody can dance on. And eventually they use that ABCD workflow to win the championship, and it's a cool movie. So I told Dr. Carlo about that movie and said, Dr. Carlo, if you want dentists all over the globe to buy into your process, come up with an ABCD workflow. Come up with something that anybody can do. If you can give me something that anybody can do and get a quick win, this thing will become accepted all over the world. So we came up with this workflow. So what you see here is our ABCD dental practice growth workflow. Here's what we do on day 1. Here's what we do on day 7. Here's what will happen in your life by day 15, by day 21, by day 45, by day 90. And what this does is, I as an agency, or you as an agency, can go to a dentist and say, give me $5, $5 trial. We will give you the entire system for a month. We'll give you Infusionsoft. We'll give you a Dentrix bridge, or Dentma bridge that pushes data from Dentrix or EagleSoft or whatever their PMS is into Infusionsoft. We will give you access to Dr. Carlo's a monthly look over my shoulder newsletter program, and we will actually give them access. They can see the last 8 or 9 months worth of things and actually deploy something. We will mail them the June issue of the piece, and you will get the June issue of Look Over My Shoulder. You know why? Because June issue is all about setting up your annual marketing calendar and annual content publishing calendar for the next 12 months. So you can take the June issue as the agency, bring it to the doctor, sit with them, and put together a year-long marketing plan. As you are putting together a year-long marketing plan, you can position yourself as a facilitator of getting all that done and establish a relationship between you and your dentist. All we are doing is we are giving you the content, we are giving you the campaigns, we are giving you the structure, we are giving you the flow, and you are the face of this relationship where you are actually holding the dentist's hand and helping the dentist basically build all this out. So what happens to all the money that the dentist pays for implementation? That's your money. We are getting paid for the technology deck. We are getting paid for the newsletter subscription. Beyond month one, there is a $997 subscription that includes access to his learning portal, access to the newsletters, access to the idea swipe files, the artwork, your login ID and password into your Infusionsoft that I would buy on their behalf, their funnels and their bridge between Dentrix and Infusionsoft, etc., etc., etc. So that's basically how this is going to play out. The ABCD or anybody can do workflow is they pay $5. On day one, we will whack their card, schedule an appointment with the design team to talk to the doc, get their logo, get their marketing material if they have any, get pictures of the doctor or associate doctors, find out the name and email addresses of the staff member who is supposed to be in Infusionsoft. By day 7, we would have built out all the graphics work. We would have been ready to set up their Infusionsoft account, their bridge between Infusionsoft and dental practice, have the data flowing, and by day 15, we have the system in place, we are ready to go live, we have the data, and then we are going to run one search. Appointment no-show in the last 90 days. For every $1 million a dentist makes, there is several $100,000 of appointment no-show. People make an appointment and don't show up. And we have a game for that. So the May 2017 issue of Dr. Carlos Look Over My Shoulder explicitly talks about how to call, follow up, and schedule an appointment with someone who made an appointment but didn't show up. You see, a dentist gets more than their fair share of appointment no-show. Sometimes something happens and something so bad happened that you just don't have time to call the dentist and cancel or reschedule an appointment. Your car breaks down, the baby woke up sick, something happened to you, or something happened between you and your husband, something happened at work. So sometimes there are terrible life events, even worse than this, that would basically make it okay for someone to make an appointment and not show up. Sometimes patient's just an ass and they mean no respect. They make an appointment and just choose to not show up because there are no consequences for it. We hope that's not the case. That happens too, though. But the vast majority, like more than 8 out of 10, don't show up for one reason. They're scared. They're afraid of the dentist. They're afraid of pain. They're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid that they will be sold something that they are not prepared to buy. There is anxiety that goes with dentistry. So what we have done is we have built a funnel specifically designed for anxiety-free dentistry. No, it's not about sedation. Sedation is an option, but there is a difference between anxiety-free dentistry and sedation. Communication, explaining what's going on, why it happened, and what we are going to do to fix it, and see it's not going to hurt, and we have options if you are going to be in pain. Just that calms people down. So we have a free report that talks about anxiety-free dentistry, an email sequence that calms the prospect down. So what we do is we take these unconverted leads and lost opportunities, the appointment no-show of the last 90 days, and send them a series of emails and serve up a saved search list in the dentist Infusionsoft and give the script to the dentist staff saying, here, call this 76 people and tell them this, and email them this free report, and add them to Infusionsoft in this place, and the sedation sequence followed by a 52-week long-term nurture will kick in. If we do that to the people who didn't make an appointment in 90 days, and if we can start that game on day 7, on day 7, you would have the staff trained by day 15, and by day 21 you would have had your first patient and possibly a first referral in the practice. So for $5, you actually give them a quick win. You actually make them money that they pretty much wrote off. Oh, we had an appointment, they didn't show up, we need more leads. Well, no, let's go back. Let's go back to people who should have been here and didn't show up. Let's get them to come back for a second date. So that is the ABCD anyone can do ritual. Anyone can export the data. We're actually doing it for them. We are pulling the data from their practice management system into Infusionsoft and creating a saved search as a part of the campaign that is injected. All they have to do is read a newsletter, which we give to them, the May issue, and call these people to reschedule their appointment. This, in my and Dr. Carla's opinion, anybody can do. So, are you able to teach this ABCD move to a dentist that you want to help with? I would like to send you a copy of the June issue of PDF, the May issue of the newsletter, and the entire binder, the whole system that the dentist will get, along with copies of Dr. Carlos' book and my book, so you can experience for yourself what it is like to be the recipient of our system. On next video, I'm going to talk about our journey together, so how we can meet. I want to thank you for your interest, and I am looking forward to working with you. Thank you, and keep watching.